Our district is all about data. It's all about numbers that we can show proof on. So we ask you guys this year to actually provide evidence for your own growth. Every single student here, Mr. Mata, every single student here had to not only meet the district requirements, but they had to argue their right to claim their diploma. And all of them here are standing here having done that. And so I feel like I'm doing my presentation in defense, doing so. But I wanted to start off my presentation in defense with a quote. I wanted to quote Drake. Started from the bottom, now we here, right? So, Drake started from the bottom. The bottom? I don't know about that. The bottom? Yeah, no. I think we start from the top, actually. Now, our current commander-in-chief would like to say that people from this community are at the bottom. I say no. We've had students here that have been homeless, are a member of the LGBTQ community, QQI. We have Latinos. We have Muslims. We have students that are coming from, I think, what is top, public schools. We're coming from the Pico Union District, Koreatown. Our commander-in-chief, I shall not name him, number 45, would like to say that we are somehow at the bottom. I would like to beg to differ. I think that makes you at the top. On her yearbook, one of her classmates had said, she crossed deserts and rivers to get to this point. If that isn't being at the top, I don't know what is. I'd like to see a rich person try to accomplish this moment having done that. I'd like to see anyone on the west side go through your struggles and come out here. Everything that the media would like to say about our community, do not believe it. You came from the very best, our community. Your parents, your friends, that's what makes you on top. So all of these that our number 45 would like to say is at the bottom, no, Drake, no. That's the top. Now, let's talk about the next one. All right. Here we go. So, where are we? We're here, right? Now we're here. This is all the schools that our students have gone into, right? So our students have gone into some of the best universities. UC Berkeley, UCLA, Mariana, go Bruins, right? Go Bruins! All right. We had a student turn down Harvard and Yale and Princeton. We had a student turn down all the Ivy Leagues to go to MIT. So, but I believe this, this didn't just happen. It already happened a long time ago. When you were sixth graders and you were here, we always knew this moment was gonna come. 7 years later, here we are with some of the most amazing colleges. Our students are, whether they're going to community college or a four-year college, they have accomplished so much. Next, please. All right. All right, what did they do? All those things that Ms. Holland, Dr. Smith, all of those are all true. I do want to note, since we're about data at our district, we have a 94% college going rate. So Kudos to you guys, right? Right there, 56% four-year college going rate. We've got Warren Christophers. We've got 4 one-voice callers. I want to brag, but our academy actually has the most one voice here on the RFK. I know I'm bragging, but it's evidence, right? This year, actually, the most we had overall. We have over 50% of our students graduating with honors. That's an amazing accomplishment right there. And thanks to our fulfillment fund, we have the most CAP leaders crew involved in any of their schools. Not Hamilton, not Crenshaw, now Academy, right? All right. And those are all West Side schools, right? So, next, please. Let's talk about something coming out of MISIS, and this is data from the Department of Education. All right, so, and this is data that's really important. We started 6 years ago with the class of 2012, and this is proof why small school SPAM schools work. So we started with 53%. Then went down to 52. Then we had a big jump. Our first group that had us from 9th grade all the way to 12th grade, they went up to 74%. Then 72. Then 76 last year. So that's Mr. Portillo's year right there. All right. So they were like, yeah, we've got the 3 posse scholars, right? So, where are you guys? Where do you fall in this? I looked at the MISIS projection, and you're at 81%. We're not talking about a 2% difference. We're talking 13%, a big jump. We're not talking about 3 out of 4 students. We're talking about 9 out of 10 students graduating. And that is you guys. But since 8th grade, I always knew this was going to happen. This moment was always going to be here. And it is such an amazing feeling to see you guys come to, come to this moment, whether you were with us in 6th grade, because you were my first middle school class ever, and I remember like the first week, some of you guys were in my office crying, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? I've never been a middle school counselor. What do I do? And here's the 11th graders going, but we need you. But I knew from Ms. Folso and Ms. Garcia that you guys were going to be here. All right, so usually I give a class a name to remember them by. So we have the 2012 group as our leaders. They were the ones who created Interact and the council group and the things that you guys are still doing today. Then we had the really smart group, the group afterward, that's Jasmine's group, right? Then we had the balanced one, that's actually Karen's group, right? The Karen Estrada, Jacqueline's sister's group. So, and then we had the first ones. They were the first ones to go through the stage, first one to go through 8th grade and high school. Then we had a student, Charlie's group, who brought it home last year. But we're leaving home. You guys are leaving us. A lot of us, are moving on to our separate ways for better. We're all going to reach out to our dreams, but you've left an impact on us, on your classmates, on the years to come, and because of that, you will always shine really brightly, and you will laugh. You are our stars. And what you stars do, think about what stars are. they're up there, right? And they're shining their light. But if you think about it, they've long been gone. But they still shine. Their light is reaching so far that we still see them, even when they're gone. So let's bring it back to Drake right here. All right. Started from the bottom, now we here. All right. But I'd like to flip the script. We came from the top. We were always here. All right, we were always here. So never think of yourself as anything less. You come from the best stuff. And you can picture now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, that is gonna come. You will get your BA or BS. 6 years from now, 7 years from now, your master's. Maybe you'll open up your own restaurant. That is already here. That is already now. You just have to picture it. Thank you very much. Namyo Rengekyo.
Let's give Mr. Aquino one more big round of applause. Anybody ready?